Ladies and gentlemen, it could randomly happen that you could play with me while I'm at my mid lane, as always. And if you see me playing Karthus, just tell me if you don't like the enemy ADC. It would be a pleasure to eliminate him, just like that. Look at what I'm doing with the Vayne. And with that, welcome ladies and gentlemen, call me the Dream Believer, because that's who I am. Today I wanna give you a little explanation of the Predator Karthus, of my Predator Karthus, how I do it, what my runes are, and why I do it, how I do it. There's nothing really special, it's just a little explanation for those who don't really understand it. And at the end of the game, of course I was fed as crazy. At the end of the game I was like 17-4-6 or so. I mean, look at my damage, holy. My Q, she wasn't even moving. So before we get to the topic, I will show you some examples how strong this Karthus is. Just look at this. Oh, where's the... Oh, okay, that's the auto attack, okay. Never mind about that. For example, like that. Or maybe this. It's hilarious. There are a couple of more double kills as well, like... Huh? As well like this, for example. Yeah, they were pretty low, but still look at the Q damage. It's pretty good. Of course, the Predator Karthus is mainly focused on the ult. The main topic is the ult, but I will get to it just in a second. Or maybe that one. Look at Kindred's HP. It's just crazy. So about the runes, Argo, Domination and Sorcery. Of course, we go for Predator. I'll go for Cheap Shot. Cheap Shot, well, because it might be that the enemies are kind of slowed sometimes. So you get a little bit of extra true damage, because you will ult either your team is in the team fight or they prepare to team fight and you want to make some damage. Go for Eyeball Collection because, you know, well, a little bit of extra AP. And of course for Ultimate Hunter, because I like to go for as much cooldown reduction as well, going as much AP at the same time as possible, because we want to use our ultimate as often as possible. On the second one I go, like I said, Sorcery, Transcendence and Gathering Storm. Of course we could go for Celerity to have even more AP, because when we use the Predator Boots, the activative item, we will have even more AP, but I don't feel like it's that necessary, so I go for Transcendence to have after 10 minutes even some extra cooldown reduction and some extra AP. So keep in mind this is just a custom game against bots. I just added a Vega bot there. So the main thing about Karthus is that you go for penetration first case. Of course, try to rush the Road of Ages as fast as possible, and try to stay in the first 10 to 20 minutes. Try to stay there as safe as possible to not die. I go mostly, in the most cases, literally every time, I start with the Dark Seal, Warding Totem and the Refillable Potion. And with that I stack the Dark Seals. You can easily stack them, okay? In the most cases, if you time your ultimate right, you either get an assist for your ultimate or you get a kill for your ultimate, and this is how you easily stack. So why is the main thing on Karthus penetration? Because, for example, at the beginning you make around 250 plus 39 magic damage with your ultimate, something like that. But the thing is they have, those base resistance, those base magic resistance. And even if someone has just 200 HP and you know your ultimate is making literally 300, you still won't kill him. It happened in a lot of scenarios when I played, it happened a lot. I still didn't get a kill. So the other thing is that helps you to get a kill is the Predator Boots. How do you do that? You just, I got them in the most cases on 3. You just activate them. Then you have the adaptive, you have the bonus magic damage. And then you just press your ultimate. It's that simple. Tastes good, doesn't it? So what I built, I mostly built like that. I rush the Road of Ages as fast as possible, go for the void stuff, go for the sorcery shoes, and then the Rabadons. And then mostly I go to get more cooldown reduction. I go for the Luden's Echo because it has 20% cooldown reduction, because this passive. And then when you get it done, the 10% cooldown reduction. So I have 30% cooldown reduction. It is kind of enough. 104.16 seconds on Karthus ultimate. It's pretty solid. It's a solid number for Karthus, because especially in the beginning you have like 3 minutes cooldown on the ultimate, something like that. It's way too high for me. It's not always the case that you keep the Magi soul stacks, because you never know. Maybe the jungler is fat as crazy and Rengar, he just jumps on you and just deletes everything. Sometimes I go for the Leandros to have even more penetration, or the Rylai's, or the rest 10% cooldown reduction that I'm missing. I'm going with the Zonias. Who knows? Kinda depends what you like or which champs the enemy team has. But in the most cases, you know, when you are that fat and around minute, I don't know, minute 40, you will mostly have, of course with the potion, around 1029 AP. I had it in most cases around over 1000 AP. And often you can just one-shot the enemy ADCs when they are on full HP. Not always, but mostly. Kind of depends how fat you are. And the other thing about the sorcery rune, if you ask why not pick the rune to get more AP when you are in the river, you know, you get adaptive, you get bonus movement speed, and because of bonus movement speed you are able to get more AP throughout the other rune. So it's pretty simple. Why not? It's absolutely, for me, it's not safe. Okay, you know, it's you have to get into the river to have more AP, and it's absolutely not safe. Who knows? You are in the base. Maybe you get pushed. Maybe your team is behind. Who knows? I mean, just keep it simple. Okay, try to go with the runes that I showed you. It's the easiest way and the simplest way. Just activate your predator boots like here. Then you have the movement speed. I mean, look, the Veigar has 2126 HP. How much will we do with the ult now? Oh. Can see him now. Hold on. There. We literally killed him. It's so good. And the other thing why the predator boots are so good on Karthus is, who knows, maybe you are chasing someone here. Maybe you are chasing someone, you try to kill him, but you see, oh, look at this guy. For example, he's chasing you. Oh shit. Yeah, he's chasing you, and you know you are maybe low HP, low mana. You just activate the predator boots, and then there you go. Nobody can touch you. I mean, nobody. And you just go like that and press this, and there you have it. Easy and simple. As I said, it's just very simple. I just want to keep it as simple as possible. If you like it, share, subscribe, and don't leave anything out. And as also remember, dreams come true, so what should you do? Just believe in you. Ladies and gentlemen, you should watch some anime from me, and especially for you. If you want me to recommend you some, it would be a pleasure to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy watching.